All right, welcome back to the Sideline Report. I'm Marvin Jackson with Donna Hopkins and our good friends, Ron McDole, a.k.a. the Dancing Bear, and the birthday boy himself, Pat Fisher. All right. And
ask him how he got that.
No.
Go ahead. I dare you. Make him. You tell the truth. You tell the truth. Now, I'm here to.
Everybody thought because I looked like a bear, you know, on the field. But it was from dancing in the bar.
I think you were with Sonny Jurgensen at the time.
That's
right?
it.
Yeah, and a few other guys.
That name stuck with you, did?
Yeah, I guess it did.
He's pretty light on his feet there.
The Pall Mall restaurant.
Well, I tell you, you guys are looking real good in these alumni jackets, I tell you.
Oh, this is nice. This is part of our alumni thing and what all that stuff, and it's good.
The price was right.
Unless, we don't get a lot of free things.
Do you get alumni
bill?
Do you get alumni prices? Do you get alumni prices? That's the key, right? Look.
Exactly. I need one of those NFC Championship hats.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the Redskins going to the playoffs, and this is really big for the Washington area, and you know. Talk about when you guys went to the playoffs in the Super Bowl. Of course, you went up against one of the greatest teams of all time that didn't lose a game that whole year. But talk about how exciting that was for you guys when you all went.
Well, I don't think we really knew that. We were on a ride. Our whole year was the fact that we didn't deserve to be there, you know what I mean? Because we were a bunch of old guys, not all of us, but we and the Redskins hadn't had any success
like Larry
for
Brown in there.
But we had, that was kind of the deal on it. And even when we played in the Super Bowl, they gave you a lot of shoes and things like that. And the manufacturers, well, the shoes they had for us, they give you tennis shoes and all kinds of stuff. Ours were already, instead of being in burgundy, they were cowboy blues, blue-white, and I always get it. Rayfield Wright, I said, we were the same side. He was off there, and I says, I think I got your shoes from the Super Bowl.
Oh, my goodness.
But anyway, that was a big surprise to everybody. And the really big surprise, we were considered favorites. And that was mainly because of we ran the ball a lot and things like that. Yeah. But then, of course, a lot of people, Sonny was not even able to play.
Sonny got hurt.
And most people don't remember who the backup quarterback was to
Billy Kilmer.
Billy Kilmer.
Who was it?
I'm trying to think, too, because
Sam Weiss.
Sam Weiss.
Yeah. Okay. Who coached and still is coaching. It was,
wow.
But anyway, so it was just a big, just one of the things that happened. It was not a high-scoring game, but it's exciting. But the one thing about it is when you lose, so you don't play again. If you play during the season, you lose, you get to play next week, and you beat somebody, and you're still in the race. When you lose that one, you don't play again for a long, long time, and you hear it all that period of time about how you lost and lost. And we still hear about it because the team that beat us is still undefeated.
Right.
Somebody asked me one time, did you root for them to get beat? Yeah, because it takes us out of the picture. Because every year when they turn the TV on for the Super Bowl, they always show their game. And, of course, we happen to be in the game. And that type of thing. So, but it's an exciting thing, and but it's still one day at a time.
Did you have to check Warfield that game, or?
Well, that's what he was there, but he primarily stayed on the left.
Oh, okay, and you were always on the other side, yeah.
Paul Warfield.
Do you see this Redskins current team? They've got a hard game ahead playing Seattle. Did you see them getting this game, winning this game? What are their chances, do you think, as far as moving on in the playoffs?
Well, they're going to move on in the playoffs.
All right.
That's what I like to hear.
I don't think.
I like to
no
hear
doubt.
Yeah, they're the type of team. They've got talent. One of the things George always hated, he said, rookies cost you games. And we didn't have many rookies. We were the rookies that came in for the trading type of thing.
Right.
But the younger players sometimes will cost you something game like jumping off sides or making a big mistake or dropping the ball or anything else. But you got to overcome that kind of stuff. And they've got, if you got the talent to do that.
You got the talent to overcome.
And
mistakes.
you got a guy that's an unbelievable leader. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
And the other big thing is an asset to them is that from my standpoint, a defensive lineman, they've got a running back that can run. And Morrison, I mean, now what that does is that forces because we all kind of knew our defenses because we were like coaches ourselves. If you can run the ball like they're running the ball, you're going to be hard to beat because you're going to stop that. They're going to have to start bringing more guys up, and then there's mistakes, and you're going to have to blitz. So that's a big advantage when you got a running back that can run, and that was one of our big assets all year with Larry Brown, and because they had to stop him, and you couldn't. So Billy played most of the year, and all he had to do is dump off, play action passes, and you can ask Pat, hard to cover.
We had Charlie Taylor, Roy Jeffers. We had pretty good receivers. So.
Donna, who do you think is going to take these playoffs? I mean, this week coming up, Minnesota, Green Bay.
That's a good matchup. They just played each other the week before, and they've got to face each other, but they've got to go to Green Bay. Minnesota does. Peterson has been the key, 409 yards against Green Bay, but I don't see Green Bay losing 2 weeks in a row to a Minnesota team. But they've got to be able to stop the run. But I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be the key. And I look at Indy upsetting Baltimore and Cincinnati because beating Houston because Houston has not played well in their last 3 games.
2 games.
All right. Well, it looks like you picked the Redskins to win too.
Most definitely.
So the Redskins will play Atlanta.
Right.
And Green Bay will play San Francisco.
That's how we see it.
All right. Well, I tell you what. That's all the time we have, guys.
Well, I hope that's recorded. Did you write that? We got to write that down.
We can see it sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll send it to you guys in the email. Although it seems like we just got started here. That's all the time we have. Thanks to Donna Hopkins, as always. And to our special guest, the Dancing Bear. I love that name.
I do too.
Ron McDole. And, of course, like we said before, the birthday guy, Pat Fisher. Happy birthday again, Pat.
Thanks for having us.
All right.
Thanks.
And
get us out of the house. That's a great thing.
Our problem is going to have to get home.
A little late for both of y'all.
All right. So for all the Sideline Report team, I'm Marvin Jackson. Have a happy new year, everyone. Hail to the Redskins. We'll see you next time.